Jahmai, Rick says you're figuring it out. Olivier says you figured it out. So how have you figured it out?
Man, well, first is God. Spending a lot of time with Him. I would say my family and the coaching staff, my players. Just a mix of that. It's been tough, trying to figure out, what role I was on the team, trying to figure out anything that I could do to win. But with the trust of my coaches and, my players, they really have my back. And I can appreciate that. It's came a long way for me. But, yeah, I just have to give credit to them.
When did that happen for you? I mean, it seemed like sometime over this summer it just kind of flipped in you at some point. What led to that, and how has that changed how you approach all of this?
It was hard work. It was coming in here every day, trying to get better. And I knew coming into the season that it just wasn't going to click automatically just because I wanted it to. I had to learn the spots that I can get to, and I'm still getting better with that. This is, I think, the third season of the year, and as we keep moving forward into getting more games, I think I'm going to start to get more comfortable and really start to show a lot of the stuff that I've done in practice and worked on in the offseason. But it all comes from the trust of my coaches and my teammates.
Just what is your confidence level and comfortability right now compared to where you were maybe at the end of the year last year?
It's a lot higher. It's a lot higher. It was a lot of communication that we've had with everybody, and just wanting to know where I was with the team, and it was big for me. Last year I wanted to do anything that I could to win, but it was a little bit frustrating just trying to figure out where my role was. I was a freshman. I was amped up, but I think this year I've become more relaxed and starting to think more on how I can contribute in every way. But I would definitely say my confidence level is getting higher through every game.
I was going to ask you something sort of like that. It seems like when you're a guy you're a freshman and you're a really good athlete, people know that you're going to be out there and play defense. That's what they talk about. And you're surrounded with guys who can score the ball. How much do you have to sort of get your mind right to go out there and want to take some of these shots? And remember that, back in high school, you used to do that too.
No, yeah, it's big for me, When you go out there and you don't realize that you have guys like Sakai, you have guys like Santi, you have guys like Olivier, Josiah, guys who have worked extremely hard and can score the ball. It would be weird for me to come out and just think that I can just come in and shoot all the shots. I know that my role, first and foremost, is to play defense, and I'm proud of that role, and I'm going to forever have that as a chip on my shoulder. But, like you said, I just have to find the spots where I can come in and contribute. And my teammates are getting more confidence in me offensively, and like I said, I feel like it's going to grow a lot from here.
What'd you see on that dunk, and what that give you some confidence going into the rest of the game?
I saw the rim. No, I saw the rim. I knew at first I was like, let me just get my 2 points. But once I had the momentum going to the basket, I'm like, okay, no, I have to dunk this. And it was a swing in the game from there for me. But yeah, obviously it was a big play, and I was just happy that Olivier threw that to me.
Jahmai, y'all obviously don't tend to lose a lot of games here, and when you lose one, and especially when maybe you're away from home, what's that trip back like? Is it just sort of a miserable place to be, or do y'all just what's that like on that trip home?
You know what? I feel like with a lot of places, after a loss, it sucks for anybody. But we knew what we had to do to come back and bounce back as a team, and we knew it started with toughness. And we knew it started with trust. And those two things were the biggest for us. Even on the ride back, we knew what it took to come back and continue to have a great season. So I would say that loss was actually, it had some benefits for us as far as growing, getting to that next level. But yeah, I feel like it was a good trip back as far as trusting each other and communicating each other on how to get better.
There were two plays I wanted to run through with you. One was before the dunk, that steal coming from behind the play to get it, and then the other steal you had, I think, on the wing, maybe helping on the top there. What did you see on those two plays?
Just reading the offensive player, knowing that our coaches do a great job with scout team and scouting the other guys and knowing what kind of sets they run. So it came with a lot of practice. So I kind of knew coming in there that pass was going to be there, and it's just reading and really instincts, just trying to get to that ball. Thank you very much. Sir, thank you guys.